My friend, first, before anything else, I want to say happy holidays to you. And thank you for making time to do this interview with me, because I know you've had a very busy time the last few weeks. In fact, you and I follow each other on Instagram, and I've been seeing you've been posting up some pictures. You looking all spiffy and styling, as Ric Flair says, styling and profiling. And you doing the red carpet thing because you had something very special happen just a little while ago.
Yes, all of that. Oh, man, we premiered our film, A Little White Lie, at the Regent Theater, and it was a red carpeted affair, produced by my team, Crossfield House Productions, as well, too. And, yeah, it was an amazing night.
Look, you just can't say it was – look, you had the mayor of Toronto there. You just can't say, it was an amazing night. No, you had the man who runs the city. He made time to come to this. That must have been really special for you.
Oh, my gosh. Let me tell you, I was so, because, one of my partners, Tisha, she saw him, and it was a funny story, quickly. She saw him in the elevator at an event that she was at, and she approached him. She's like, "Mayor, I want you to come to our event," and stuff like that. And he's like, "You know what? Reach out to my people, and, I'll put in my calendar." And then reached out, and then it actually happened. And he's like, "Yeah, we're coming, we're rolling." But he said he was only going to pop in, just to do some red carpet stuff. And then he had to take off because he had a busy schedule. But it's crazy. The mayor came to our event, Crossfield House Productions film, and I guess a couple of his people left. And he's like, "Yo, I'm staying." So he actually stayed for the whole film, was with on the red carpet, and he was just so proud of us, And he said, our night really showed that African Canadians can actually produce film and write, and there needs to be more of that. There needs to be more of us really taking a lead in the industry like that. So it was I guess I'm speechless. I can't even say the word amazing, because you're right, it's bigger than that.
Absolutely. So think about this. Here you are. You have John Tory, the mayor of Toronto, and then you have a icon there too, somebody who we both know very well, Carter Delafichelle, also there to support. You couldn't have a better two people there.
Oh man, and I'm so thankful for that. Thank God for that, because Cardi, he's one of my mentors and my brothers, people who I look up to in the industry. And I remember years ago when I was a shorty, coming out of high school with my production team, Chuck and Joe, and I was a rapper back then, And I remember there would be days I was like, man, I want to give Cardi my mixtape. But he was like a super celebrity and still is in my eyes. You know what I mean? But it was just glad to see that, something that I birthed, he, with my team, he was there for it. So it was really amazing to me. And it came full circle of humble beginnings. And, my team, we really preach about that, you know what I mean, and honoring where you're at. So for him and the mayor to be there, I was like, whoa, this is beyond me, beyond us,
Well, look, as we get past the celebrities, as we get past the red carpet, as we get to our seats, and suddenly the big screen opens up, there is a film. What's the film and what's it about, sir?
A Little White Lie. The film is about sorry about that, Mickey. The film is about a gentleman named Michael Myers. He's gone through a lot of abuse as a child from the hands of his father, and his dying wish is to meet his girlfriend. Michael struggles with gender identity, so he wants to bring somebody home. So he asks his one of his coworkers, Stacy White, to come home and pretend to be his girlfriend for the weekend. So it's a pretty juicy story, and Stacy's played by Sharona Osborne, my partner, and my co-owner of Crossfield House Productions as well too. So we was all in it, producing, writing, acting, and so that's what the film's about, man. So it really takes the story of the journey of Michael, finding out who he is, finding love in Stacy as he was pretending, and he finds something more than he was looking for. So,
where did this story come from? 2, why did you take on this story? Because 3, as you and I both know, and I think a lot of people are realizing, you probably could not do this movie maybe 25 years ago.
Oh, man, it's true. And the reason why I took it on, there was a lot of, abuse in my family, in my, it's something that we cover up a lot, and we don't talk about these stories, especially in the Black community, because it's a faux pas of like, oh, Black men don't do that, but they do. There are Black men out there who have mental health issues, who have issues, and they touch their children, they abuse their children, and like we don't talk about these things, especially with Black men, we don't take it on. But if you look at the Tyler Perrys, the Donnie McClurkins, you hear these stories, and men are crying out, but nobody's telling them. So that we decided to tell this story.
Where did you actually film this? And for you, what was it like going through the process in writing, producing, directing, making this creation? Because in a lot of ways, this is your child, and now you're giving the child to the world.
Right. So it pretty much started out as a stage play, A Little White Lie. Then we had Black Lie, which is part 2. So myself, Sharona, Tasia, after the theater piece was done, we talked about turning it into a screenplay. And I was like, you know what, this would be a good move for us, because theater is one world, but film is another world where we can get our movie to people to see it more, and it would have more visibility. So we're like, you know what, let's turn this theater play into a screenplay. So hooked up with my director friend, Christian Miller. He's actually also my brother in the play, Sean, and then another DOP, Jerome Lightbody, and we sat down at the table. We broke out the script and we said, can we turn this play into a film? And everybody's like, yes, we can. And so we just really put our heads together. We shot it in Toronto. It took us about like 6-7 days, but like they were like long days, like 24, 48 hours, 60, whatever. Like we were up like 3 days straight, taking naps on the ground when we could. And, even shout out to Christy Mango, a couple of other people. And then we also did a couple trailers as well too. So the process was a lot of us being uncomfortable. But we knew that we can get the job done.
Congratulations on that. You've had the big screening. When do you think that we will be able to get a chance to see this? Will this be going up on the big screen? Will it be on YouTube? How is it going to work?
That is exactly what we're doing now. So it's an intent to film. So it is in length a short film because it is 50 minutes. So it's an intent to film. So we want to get investors in it to finish the film properly. But we are going to be running it again at the Kuma Festival in February, actually. So folks will have another chance to see it. And then we're going to decide if we want it to live online, or do we want to pitch it to like a Netflix and stuff like that, finish the full feature, and then get it up there for the masses to view. But yes, there is definitely the deliverables on the table in terms of everybody getting to see it as a full feature.
Any pitch that maybe this could be a television series?
Yes, it definitely can. It is definitely a soap opera because even the theater play I wrote, it's a 3-part play. So we did A Little White Lie, which we turned into a screenplay. Then we did A Little Black Lie, and then this fall, 2020, we're going to be doing The Last Lie as a stage play. So this film actually has the opportunity to definitely be a television series. It is definitely a Black soap opera, and it just doesn't follow Michael's. It follows Stacey's lives and other characters' lives as well too. So it's a pretty tight script, man. That can go a lot of ways.
Now I know you're going to probably take some time for yourself, hopefully over the holiday season. But in 2020, what are the other plans? Will you be doing any more screenwriting or anything else like that? Yep.
So right at the top of 2020, we're actually going to be in the Kuma Festival with our film, but also another play that myself and Sharona started writing called 1994. It's an excerpt of a play of a working script that we're working on. So we have that. Trey Anthony is actually going to be involved in the festival as well too. And then in 2020, we also have the play coming up again, The Last Lie. And yes, we will be filming in the summertime, and we will be putting out some more short films, and we will be working on a feature in the new year. So it's going to definitely be a all year round. We only had like a couple of days break, but we're actually back in the writing room tonight.
Okay, well, look, I'm crossing fingers that hopefully if we get a chance to do a red carpet, maybe at the Toronto International Film Festival, I think that's where you deserve to be. So I'm crossing fingers on that.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Where do we go to follow you? Social media is the place to go. Where do we go to follow you for everything that you're going to be doing the rest of 2019 and in 2020?
Sure, you can follow us at CrossfieldHouseProductions.com.
Okay, if you can spell that for us, please, to make sure we got it right.
Yep, CROSSFIELD Productions, DUCTIONS.com. So at CrossfieldHouseProductions.com.
Fantastic. Well, congratulations on all the hard work. Glad it's all coming together. Cannot wait to see what's happening with you in 2020. Looking forward to everything you're doing in the future.
Thank you so much, Rudy. And thank you so much for being a pillar of the community for us and a voice for our people. And I'm so glad to see you in every single room that I go into, the millionaires and the humble beginning room. So thank you so much for having us on your show today. And hopefully you'll get to, interview Sharona and Tasia and Tisha and all them in the future, because you're a very dope interviewer. And we'd love to have you out in February.